Good evening, Miss. Perkenalkan kami dari kelas 19 2C37. Nama saya Sahril.
Nama saya Amadus Nur Fatah.
Pada kesempatan kali ini kami akan membawakan sebuah podcast yang berisi dua topik. Topik pertama itu topik networking, yang kedua internet.
Ya.
Baik, ah, ya, boleh nih, Mas? Good afternoon, and welcome to the Chief Podcast with me, Sahril. Today, we will discuss the fundamental of computer networking with a network infrastructure specialist, Fatah. Good afternoon, Fatah.
Good afternoon, Sahril. Thank you for having me.
Alright, Fatah. Let's jump straight to our first topic. We frequently hear the term LAN. Could you explain what it stands for?
Hmm, LAN stand for local. Our network is a computer network that covers a limit geographic areas such as home, school, or office building.
Understood. Moving on, what is the primary function of a router in that network setup?
The primary function of a router is to connect and direct data traffic between the different networks. For instance, it connects your local network to the internet.
What about switch? How does it different from a router?
A switch is used to connect multi-device within the same local network so they can communicate with one another. And simply put, a router connect different networks while a switch connect device instantly.
That is very clear. Now, regarding emails, what are the common protocol used?
There the SMTP protocol is used for sending emails, while POP3 and IMAP IP are used for receiving and storing email on the server.
Okay. On the internet, we also encounter TCP and UDP protocols. What is the main difference between them?
TCP is connection oriented, prioritizing reliability and data integrity. On the other hand, UDP is conscious, prioritizing transmission speed without guaranteeing data reliability.
Okay, next. Regarding DNS, what is a crucial role for internet user?
DNS or domain name system is responsible for transiting website domain names into commercial IP address the computer and can understand.
In terms of physical connectivity, what is the most common wired transmission medium used today?
To this day, the standard and most widely used cable for local network is the UTP cable.
Right. When accessing a website, the others always begin with HTTP. What does that stand for?
Mm, HTTP stand for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Is the protocol the governs how data is sorted and transmitted across the wide web.
Uh, from a security perspective, how does firewall protect our network?
The function of firewall is no filter network traffic by allowing or blocking incoming and outgoing access based on a set predefined security rules. That's
Okay, Leslie, which protocol allows our device to obtain an IP address automatically when connecting to a network?
that is handled by DHCP, which stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. Its job is to automatically assign IP address and network configuration to any connected device.
A very concise and informative explanation. Thank you very much for your time, Fatah.
You're welcome, Zahir. I hope
Okay,
it helps.
okay, that concludes this episode of this podcast. Is thank you for our listen and have a great afternoon. Okay, and next we kita bertukar. Saya sebagai
Narasumber
speaker
speaker.
dan Fatah sebagai hostnya.
Okay. Welcome everyone. I'm your host Fata, and today we are going to talk something that pretty much run our life, the internet. Today we have a special guest, Safril, and is going to break down the internet from its very basic to how it all works. Sahril, welcome to the show.
Okay, thanks Fatah. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. And you are most of us use the internet constantly, but we don't really understand what it is, how it works, or are the amazing service it offers.
Okay, exactly. So let's start right at the beginning. Sahril, what actually is the internet?
The word internet is actually stands for network. In simple terms, it's a worldwide connection of millions of computers linked together through thousands of different networks.
Okay, so it's like a network of networks.
Yeah, exactly. Think of this way. Imagine you have a bunch of cities, and each city has its own road system. The internet is like a massive highway system connect all those cities together. Computer in those city can communicate it. They share, exchange, and transmit data with other computer and the same network or on a completely different network.
Okay, so now that we understand what the internet is, let's talk about what actually do on it. What are the different services available?
Great question. There are actually many surfaces, but let me walk you through the most important ones. First, we have the World Wide Web, which is what most people actually think of when they say the internet. The web or WWW is a global collection of documents, image, and resources. They are connected by hyperlinks, and they are have all others called URLs or Uniform Resource Identifier.
Oh, like a website address, www.google.com, that kind of thing?
Exactly. And the main protocol basically the language that make it work is called HTTP or Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
Oh, so if someone say internet, but actually mean the web, they're technical wrong?
Yes, the internet is in the infrastructure. The web is just one of the service running on. It's like different between the electrical grid and a light bulb. You cannot have the web without the internet, but you can have the internet without the web. You may be using email or PTP instead.
That's a really important distinction. What else do you have?
Okay, the next we have PTP file transfer protocol. This let you upload and download file from other computers.
Okay. So like when I download software or upload photo.
It's lucky. Then there is EDI, electronic data interchange, which is basically the electronic transfer of data between companies. So when a business sends an invoice to another business, then after don't track EDI.
So business to business stuff, go it.
Yes. Then we have emails, electronic mail, which we all know and use, and Telnet, which is an older service that lets you log onto computer and use it if you are sitting right in front it.
Wow, so if I was a computer, I could use talent to control another computer around the world.
Exactly. Right. It's a terminal emulation.
Okay. And what about chatting? I'm a big fan of messaging apps.
Then IRC stand for Internet Relay Chat. Is the grandfather of modern chat apps like WhatsApp or Slack. Let people connect and have a real-time conversation. The cool part, people can actually watch your type, your question, and respond is completely live.
Okay. Let's talk about something we all use every single day, search engines real. What actually is a search engine?
Search engine is like your personal librarian for the internet. is specially designed to search for information on the World Wide Web. When you type something in it, return result the search engine result back ourselves.
So Google, Bing, Yahoo, those are all search engines.
Yes, but there are big difference between search engines and web directories.
What the difference?
Web directories are like the yellow text. They are maintained by human editor while manually organize website into categories. Search engines, on the other hand, use automated algorithm and web crawler, basically digital spider that crawl track website and index everything.
So search engines are fully automated.
Pretty much, they all also get real-time information, and they can search not just web page but also image, videos, files, and even data in database.
Okay, let's get a bit technical now. I've heard the term IP address before, but honestly, I don't really understand it. Can you explain?
Sure. Every computer connected to the internet is called an internet host, and each host has a special, unique identifier called an IP address on an internet protocol address.
Okay, so it's like a computer social security number.
That's a good way to think about it. It uniquely identifier that computer on the internet. An example of an IP address is something like uh 192.168.1.1.
Okay, Sahril, let's do a quick recap for all listeners who might be taking notes. Give us the key takeaways.
Sure. Number one, the internet is a network of networking, connecting millions of computers worldwide. Number two, the World Wide Web is just one service on the internet. Number three, there are many services including VTV, email, telnet, and IRC. Number four, search engine use algorithm to find information for us. Number five, IP address are numeric identifier for computer, but we use DNS to translate them into human-friendly names.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
oke, Miss, sekian uh, podcast dari kami berdua. Perkenalkan lagi,
saya Ahmad Yusuf Fatah.
saya Saril. Sekian atas perhatian Miss. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.